In this video I have a BMW E65. The door popped open and now it won't lock. It doesn't seem to latch. What was happening, you take it there and it would suck in and push out, suck in and push out. Now BMW have done a recall on this and I'm going to demonstrate how to fix the lock. Right, this is the recall document and I will demonstrate how to perform this repair. I won't be showing how to remove the door panel. Please check out my videos on this topic on how to remove the door panels and how to remove the lock and reinstall the lock. I'm now going to just show you the lock in hand. I have the door lock mechanism, the latch for the E65 BMW, and the reason I have it is because there was a recall on this particular latch. Now this recall was some time ago, and the requirement is to remove this little cam, and I'm now going to show you how to do this and also why you need to remove this cam. Now this lock has the soft close option, which means it's got this additional motor. Now that's part of the problem. So what's supposed to happen is as you close the door, it latches. You can see that pin moving. Now it is almost closed. It is not 100% closed, and when you push it all the way, you can see that pin moves again, and now the door is fully closed. Notice what happens if I move this pin. You can see that it is now in the partially open position. So when this cam moves, it can partially open the door, or in my case what was happening is I couldn't close my door, and I noticed this cam was like this. It was obstructing that pin from moving inwards, and whenever I tried to close the door just bounced back. It just did this. I assume this cam is here for a safety feature. I'm wondering if you're in a car accident, it partially opens the lock. I'm not sure. The point is that the cam in this position stops the door from locking fully. See, I can't lock it fully unless I rotate this cam out of the way. Now I can lock it. So their repair requires you to remove this cam. You're obviously also removing a certain feature which this door has, but now it will no longer when you move the cam. Obviously this is faulty, so it should be removed. Right, so the repair requires us to cut this off. Not so easy, eh? Now, in my case, I'm going to open the lock. There are a few screws here. These are T8. I just did it by hand. And you will have to loosen these 3 Torx screws. Right, you can take this part off. It is a bit stuck. I just used a screwdriver just to separate it. The trick is to make it come out evenly, not at an angle. Right, now you can remove this. And it comes out quite easily. Parts don't fly out. Right, so this is the cam in question. So I'm just going to file it now. Right, now I can just cut this washer off. And I can remove this cam. Now I can reassemble. Just clean away any debris. I'm just putting some grease on the moving parts. You do not have to follow this step. Right, you want to align that pin into that hole over there. And you might find it quite difficult to get this in. The key is to push it that way. I'm going to align these screws to the posts there. If I move that at that angle, then it slides in. There we go. You might need to wiggle this a bit so that the gears can align. And these posts are quite difficult to get in. You might just need to tap them. Right, so you can see the cam is now removed. When I lock the door, you can see that pin moves. There's no cam to interfere with it now. You want it to fully close the door. Watch that pin. There we go. Just showing you what would happen if that cam did move. Watch the door lock over here. You can see how it opens that door. Check again. And that's what's happened with my car, is this is stuck over there because of that cam, and it would not close the door. The door kept flying open. So this, I'm sure, will now solve the problem. And then it's just all these little screws. Right, I'm now going to put this back on the car. Right, now that I've reinstalled the lock, you can see it sucks in, and if I do it a few times, it's working. Now, the recall document also requires a software upgrade. So they are saying that you need to connect it to ISTA and perform this change. The conversion is comfort access without electric opening. Right, thanks for watching and cheers.